If someone would have told me when I was younger that I could attract all my desires to me instead of chasing them, I would have laughed at them, called them lazy even, or straight out ignored them. And here I am, wishing someone had told me, because it's true. And once you experience it yourself, like I have, it unlocks a life that you could only dream of. Manifestation is real, guys. It's scientific. And it's no longer a secret. And guess what? We are spilling the tea for free.
Hi, Navki.
Hi, Shreans. Very, very good evening.
Very good evening.
Hi, everyone. Welcome, friends, meditators, masters. A big warm hello and welcome to day 10 of Manifestation Decoded. Today, we move into the next step of creative visualization. We studied the science of it yesterday, and today it's going to be the art of creative visualization. I hope you're all charged, energized to get on this journey and know the technique behind it. As usual, a quick recall from yesterday. We started with a lot of philosophy behind visualization, where we learned that, we are all stars wrapped in skin, and how meditation rigs the universe in our favor. It breaks the resistance of your identity, thoughts, and current environment. Also, the 3 big M's: meditation, mindfulness, and manifestation. So how meditation helps you release the past karma naturally, mindfulness for understanding your present situation to the full in consciousness, and manifestation for creating your future. Also, the true test of your meditation proves itself in your waking life, in your waking consciousness, which is also known as your Jagrat Sthiti, and you see the result of it in that state. And meditation is not about leaving anything, it's about homecoming. And that's kind of what today's poem is also about. I think I took from that subconsciously. And meditation is a true investigation of ourselves. Also, constant practice or mini meditations throughout the day, when you remove yourself from any given situation, turns you gradually into a witness or a drashta. And we've all known that yatha drishti tatha srishti. So that's what mini meditations eventually become. Meditation is a recharge, a tool to create from a different dimension. It's the most progressive tool to live in a world of constant change, where we need to consistently adapt and readapt. It's a discipline to erase the whole stress of a lifetime of baggage. And the science of creative visualization taught us how to live your life by design and not by default. We spoke at length about the frontal lobe of the brain, which is the creative center. It is also to do with invention, decision-making, free will, focus, concentration. And Shreans beautifully explained how your brain is an artifact, and how, over time, conditioning or experience slowly breaks down or beats down upon our innocence, or our ability to dream, to be limitless, to imagine beyond any seams. And following from that, your imagination is your only limit. And the mind-boggling facts about the spectrum of light, which we are only able to see 1% of. It is the brain that sees and not the eyes. We also saw the colored glass experiment, or we discussed it. Sorry. Very important, if you're focused on 1% of reality, you miss out on 99% of probability. We also studied the reticular activating system, or RAS, which decides what we see and also kind of acts like a guard to the doorway of the mind. So it's like a protection as well as a tool to look outward. And depending on your imagination, you change the thermostat of your brain. Again, as you see, so it becomes. We also discussed mirror neurons and how they kind of engender empathy, and how we're able to, there isn't a difference when you actually witness the experience or you just experience it in your imagination. So that's where the mirror neurons come in. And yeah, I think what summed it up was that the worst use of your imagination is anxiety or worry, and the best use of your imagination is creativity. And today, as we learn the art of creating, or the art of creative visualization, here's a poem written for it. If you're done floundering and squandering and wandering, come home. If you're done digressing and stressing and pushing and pressing, come home. Start from the infinite zero. Reinvent the wheel. Let perception dissolve. Let your own truth reveal. Thank you.
Wow. Let your own truth reveal.
Yes.
Lovely.
Reveal.
Beautiful. This is awesome. This is so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Navki. The way you have summed up is so beautiful. Sometimes I feel that you should go on and on. I should listen to your class.
It's rubbing off. Thank you so much. Please take over, Shreans.
I wonder, oh, really? I said all these things.
Yeah, I was attending.
All right, friends. So thank you so much, friends. Welcome back. And today, again, we'll start with meditation. We'll do the same meditation which we did yesterday, today, and tomorrow, so that you get used to that, the same meditation, so that you get the hang of it. And while you're doing it, you may some questions may come up. So while we're on the topic, I would like to address it so that you really understand how it really works. Right? So let's begin, friends. The same meditation, manifestation, 5 steps of creation. You can think of one intention that you want to manifest in your life. I can think of the same which you were taught yesterday, or something else, whatever works for you. And I'll start with the introduction, where I'll guide you what are the 5 steps, and then we'll go into the meditation part. So the total duration will be for 60 minutes, and then we'll go for a 3 minutes break, and then we'll do the share. Then I'll start with the workshop. Thank you, friends. So let's begin. Let's start. Take a comfortable position. Sit up straight. Clasp your hands. Cross your legs. Eyes closed. Today, I want you to think of one intention or one potential which you want to manifest into your life. Everything is a miracle until it becomes a technology. So let's demystify the technology of manifestation. All potentials that exist in the quantum field exist in the present moment and exist electromagnetically. So your job is to change your energy to match that potential that already exists in the quantum field. So there's a potential for you to be healthy, for you to be wealthy, for you to have a mystical moment, and they all exist in the present moment. So thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. And our thoughts carry an electrical charge, and feelings carry a magnetic charge. Thoughts send the signal out, and feelings draw the event back. So when you change how you think and feel, you broadcast a whole new electromagnetic signature into the quantum field. So your job is to combine your thoughts with an elevated emotion so that your energy matches that energy that exists in the quantum field, and then you're drawing that experience to you. So suppose you want to manifest abundance, and if you manifest abundance, then the emotional reward of that abundance is a feeling of freedom. So you have freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want, and as many times you want. So the emotion or the sponsoring thought is the emotion called freedom. So you have to teach your body emotionally how to marry the thought of abundance with this elevated emotion of freedom, even before it's manifested. So now you are a host to your future and no more hostage to your past. It takes a long time for a matter to change matter. So now you have more energy, less matter, and you are manifesting from that quantum field from where all things are created from. Einstein said, the field is the sole governing agency of matter. So now you are vibrationally tuned into that field. Know that your vibration always precedes manifestation. So your first job is to manifest emotionally. And if you can hold this vibration for a sustained period, then physical manifestation will follow. It's a law. You don't make things happen. You hold the vibration that allow things to happen. So your feelings are equal to prayer. What you're feeling is what you're praying for. So if you can see it in your mind and feel it in your heart, you will hold it in your hand. That's how thoughts become things. So we are going to follow 5 simple steps of creation. The first step is brain coherence, which helps you to make your mind empty, lose your identity, drop all resistance, and raise your vibrations. Then we move to the second step, heart coherence. Here you open your heart, connect to your inner being, and transcend your feelings. As you accept belief and surrender only equal to your emotional state, now you have generated enough momentum and offer the right vibrational output so that beneficial feelings can be evoked. Now you are ready to move to the third step. The third step is of creative visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool to impregnate your goals into the subconscious mind and cognitive prime your brain, It's like rewriting the software code. As Einstein said, imagination is more important than the knowledge. So here you imagine as vividly as you can, as if it's happening in the present moment. However, imagine what you want and not how you want, and marry your intention with the corresponding elevated emotion. If you can feel it, then you can be as specific as you can with your imagination. However, if you're not feeling it, then it's better to be general. And now we move to the fourth step. The fourth step is surrender. Here you surrender your creation to the greater mind. Whatever you had visualized, now how to bring it into your life, you trust the higher mind. So allow yourself to be surprised by this greater mind. Magic is always surprise and wonderment. Logic does not produce magic. So surrender, trust. And now we move to the fifth step, the final step, where you express your sincere gratitude for all that you have created today. For gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. So I welcome you, dear friends, to participate in this powerful process of creation. I hope you enjoy it. And now, gently shift your awareness to your nostrils. Take one deep breath in through your nostrils, and as you breathe out, relax. And one more slow, steady breath in, and as you exhale, let your whole body relax. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. At this moment of time, nothing else exists but your breath. Just be with your breath. Normal, natural, simple, easy, relaxed breathing. At this moment of time, completely drop your identity, your personality self, your ego, your analytical mind, which is the extension of your ego. Just drop it all.
and become pure consciousness. Withdraw your attention from all people, places, things, time and event, and just be with your in-breath and out-breath. And as you observe each and every breath coming in and out of your nostrils, sense the temperature in your nostrils. Is it warm or is it cooler? Sense it. Are you breathing deep or shallow? Observe. Each and every breath is keenly observed. Let not a single breath slip by without your awareness. And now it's time to become nobody. No one, no thing, nowhere, and no time. Become pure consciousness, aware that you're aware in this endless vast field. Surrender any aspects of your limited self to join the greater self and lose yourself in nothing to become everything. For in order to create from nothing, you must become nothing. Gently shift your awareness to the area of your heart. Allowing your breath to move in and out of the center. Breathing more deeply, more soundly, and more completely. As you breathe from this creative center, focus on your feelings. With every breath, you add more life to your heart with your attention. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. With every breath, activate this creative center. Furthermore, every breath, you open your heart. Furthermore, with every breath, you awaken your heart. Furthermore, the expansion in this area, feel unlimited. For in order to create the unlimited, you must feel unlimited. For in order to emulate the divine, you must feel divine. Breathe. Feel. For in order to create the magnificence, you must feel magnificent. Tune in to the pure positive energy of your inner being. Feel your connection with your source energy. Know that your source is the ultimate resource. And move into a new state of being as you rest your attention within the center. Breathe. Feel. Immense joy, immense gratitude, immense love. Be thankful for all what you have. When you are thankful for what you have, the universe will give you more of what you can be thankful for. Feel the satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment. Feel it as you drop all resistance and move into the state of acceptance and allowance. And radiate this energy beyond your body into the field. Remember this feeling in your heart. Remember by heart. Embrace it and feel it. It's your dream that you're about to create. You are an alchemist as you feel these elevated emotions. You shift from matter to energy, from particle to wave. Tune in to the energy of your future. Feel it in your heart. It's time to fall in love with your dream. now. What was that intention that already exists in the quantum field that you want to tune into? It's time to change your energy and move into a new state of being. Imagine it in your mind. See a clear image as if it's happening now. How would you feel if it's already happened? As you think and feel, you broadcast a whole new electromagnetic signature into the quantum field. For a clear intention with an elevated emotion has an effect on matter. As your thoughts sends the signal out, your feelings draw the event back. Come on, change your energy and you change your life. Open your heart and allow your body to respond to a new mind. Allow your body to respond to your new feelings. Let that thought become the experience, and experience create the emotion. See it, feel it. For whatever you broadcast into the field is your experiment with destiny. And the longer you rest in this state of being, the more you draw that new reality into you. Can you teach your body emotionally what it would feel like to be in that future now? Come on, feel it. Feel it with all your senses. and allow your body to respond to a new mind. And from this new state of being, live that life now. What choices would you make? What behavior would you demonstrate? What experience awaits you? And how would you feel? Come on, live that future now. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. Invest your energy into future. Invest your energy into possibilities. With your attention, you collapse those waves of possibilities and convert that into matter. With your observation, you give more life to that pure potential. Come on, embrace it. Feel it. Embody it. Notice it. Experience it. Enjoy it. That's your dream, alive in your mind and your heart. Remember, what you feel about, you bring about. When things change inside you, things change around you. Tune in to the energy of your future. It's in you and it's all around you.
Da
Surrender your intention to a greater mind. Surrender your creation to the infinite intelligence and allow it to organize it in a way that is right for you, that is in your highest good, for whatever you experience in this realm beyond space and time must manifest in this realm of space and time. It's the law. Surrender. Trust. And now, Divine One, Creator of Destiny, Sentient Being, center yourself by placing both your hands over your beautiful heart, your soul, acknowledging the sacred place that all things are created from, acknowledging the divine within you, the power within you, as you rest your awareness at this creative center. Breathe through it and allow your breath to relax your body. And now it's time to give thanks to your new life. Open your heart and give immense gratitude for all that you have created. And the longer you linger in this gratitude, the more you draw your new life to you. For the emotional signature of gratitude means that has already happened. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Breathe, feel, and open your focus and receive that energy as it moves into your being. Be thankful for this new life, as the power within you continue to unfold in you, to consume you, and to move all around you. And show evidence in your life that is real, and that life is filled with unexpected wonder and for the joy of existence. Breathe, feel, smile, remember this feeling in your heart. That's the feeling of your dreams living in your heart. And when you feel this feeling, you connect to your dream with your heart. Memorize this feeling. Anchor this feeling. Treasure this feeling. Remember by heart. That's the energy of a dream in your body. Come on, how would you walk if it's already happened? Be inspired. Be lifted. Feel invincible. Breathe. Feel. And radiate your love into life. And breathe. And feel. And receive the love from all of life. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring your awareness to your new body. To your new dream. To your new life. In a whole new world. In a whole new time. Take your time. And whenever you're ready, you may gently rub your hands and place it over your beautiful eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly open your eyes and come back to this material world of senses. Take your time and slowly come back. Thank you for sharing this creative journey with me. Immense love, care, and appreciation from my heart to yours.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back.
I'm just seeing the messages. They're like falling like a cascade.
Yeah, thanks all of you for your beautiful messages. Thank you.
So Shreans, I think we've already introduced that we're going to discuss the art of creative visualization today. And absolutely over to you.
Yeah, we'll take a 3 minutes break and then
Yeah, I just forget that every day. Sorry, friends. 3 minutes break and I'll meet you on the other side. Yeah.
Thank you.
In a single moment, our eyes open wide. Anything is possible, possible. And in that magic moment, somewhere deep inside, all that was impossible is possible. a single moment, connection is found, and man and beast is possible. When those within the waters touch those who walk the ground, anything is possible. Is possible. Earth and sky and water conspire with all that is wild. Break us free and we see the world through the eyes of a child. Believe what we see can be somehow. Believe that this moment is happening now. Believe.
Earth and fire and water and skies now conspire to open our eyes. Earth and fire and water and skies now conspire to open our eyes.
Believe that this moment is happening now. Believe what we see can be somehow. In a single moment, our eyes open wide. Anything is possible, possible. And in that magic moment, somewhere deep in
Shreans, I'll mute myself already. Please take
All
it
right.
off.
So thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Welcome back. So today again, an interesting topic, as the workshop name says, Manifestation Decoded, the real secret behind the secret. So today I'll share some more information, some more secrets behind the secret. So yesterday we heard the science of creative visualization, and today we'll go into the art of creative visualization. How to live your life by design and not by default, right? So friends, so this is about the whole 5 steps of manifestation. First, we did brain coherence. The second is heart coherence. And the third step is creative visualization. Now today I'm going to share a lot how to visualize, how to really visualize, how the whole science work, how it works into the quantum field. And yes, Keshav, can you share that slide? So, so as we all know, how our thoughts send the signal out, feelings draw the event back, and I mean that I've shared it again and again, and that's how you broadcast an electromagnetic signature into the quantum field, and that's how you draw the event back into your life, right? But most of the time, we are not able to manifest because we are trying to clap with one hand. Our thoughts are going in one direction, but the feelings are in different direction. So unless you match our thoughts with the elevated emotion, with the corresponding emotions, you don't draw the event in your life. The reason your life is buffering, because the feelings are yet to catch up with your thoughts. You're trying to clap with a single hand. So it's a choice, right? It's a choice whether you want to be a host to your future or hostage to your past. And why we use visualization as a powerful tool to prime our brain, to align it with your future, right? So to prime our brain, our RAS activates the neurons in our brain, and it becomes so that when we see the reality outside, you become familiar with it, right? So I'll share a slide. Let's see what Swami Vivekananda is saying. He's the founder of Vedanta Society, and Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mission in India. So he says, take up one idea. He says, take up one idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, and every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. That is the way to success. Right? So he so much focus on whenever you're visualizing, take up that idea. When you visualize, feel it, live it completely. And this I had shared it before, how our thoughts are even carried on the frequency of emotions. As our thoughts, how you think and feel, you broadcast that electromagnetic signature into the quantum field, and that's how you draw the event into your life, right? Heart coherence, again, I had shared before. So here I'll recall, you remember what are the 4 foundations of abundance, where we feel it during the state of heart coherence, during the second step. The first is that gratitude, acknowledging the good that you already have in your life, right, is the foundation for all abundance. So gratitude is very important. Second is appreciation. What you appreciate appreciates. And third is satisfaction or content. Being satisfied with what you already have, in what you already are, what you already have manifested in your life. But the feeling is eager for more. We are not trying to manifest from the state of lack. If you manifest from the state of lack, what is the signal? What is your vibration? Lack. I don't have. The moment you say I want, that means I don't have. The moment you say, oh, I have enough, but I'm excited for more. Right? So one who knows enough is enough will always have enough. So gratitude, appreciation, satisfaction. And third is to generate the feeling of acceptance of the present moment, acceptance. You take the responsibility that whatever it is, I created it, and accept the present moment the way it is. Your present is a presence to you. Your presence is a present to you. When your brain and your heart is in coherence, it is like a big explosion in the quantum field. And then you are ready to be ready. That's why first 2 steps are so important. Because we think always to our emotional state. In the third stage, when we do visualization, it is very important to feel. And that feeling will only come when you are ready to be ready. And that first brain and heart and brain coherence puts you into that state. Because you accept, remember, you always accept according to your emotional state. You believe according to your emotional state. And you will surrender according to your emotional state. If you're in high beta state, it is so difficult for you to surrender. You'll always use your analogy, analytical mind. If the tiger is attacking you, you can't surrender and say, oh, it's okay, I will just sit and God will protect me. You can't surrender. So you accept, believe, and surrender according to your emotional state. And that's why this step of brain coherence and heart coherence is so important. When you these two steps, you generate enough momentum. You generate enough momentum you gather enough momentum for that to manifest in your life, for whatever you want. Because if you don't gather momentum is very important in the process of manifestation. When you're obsessed with the current reality, then you don't have enough momentum to manifest what you want. But when you go into that state, when you do these two steps, you generate momentum. Right? It's like when you have to do a long jump, you first go back, take a run, and then jump, so that you have enough momentum so that you can jump. So now you have generated enough momentum. Now you're ready for the third step. And as Einstein said, we cannot solve the problem from the same level of thinking that created it, or the same level of consciousness we used when we created them, right? So you're trying to, this whole process of visualization is trying to create from a different dimension. First, you change your energy, you change your vibration. You're now in a different vibrational state. And now you're sowing the intention from that vibration into the quantum field. Because as we know that Einstein said, field is the sole governing agency of matter. Everything came from that field. So now you're trying to sow the intention and create from that dimension. So here you here you impregnate your goals. You impregnate your goals into the subconscious mind, into the mind of God, into the quantum field. And that's how thoughts become things. So when you visualize, so in the stage of sowing the intention, first you have to become the thought alone. Because here you're trying to create from the thought alone. It is no more about hard work, it is about smart work, right? So to change from thought alone, you first have to become thought alone. And to first become thought alone, you have to withdraw your attention from different things, different situations, from people, places, things, times, and events into your life. So that you become just that thought that you want to manifest in your life. And then you learn, you have to teach your body emotionally. Then you have to teach your body emotionally what that future is going to feel like, even before it's manifested. Here you see it as if it's already happened. Feel it fully. Here you don't just think of the desire, you think from the desire. You see the end result as if it's already happened. Assume the feeling as if it's already happened. And then then you change your vibration. Then that is your vibration to the quantum field. That is your vibrational output to the quantum field. And the universe plays the match game. And when you repeat the same thing again and again, you're deepening the imprint in the quantum field. So here you have to teach your body emotionally, and it will come with practice. First time the emotions will not come. Second time it could be better. Third time it will be still better. So slowly you're changing the circuitry in your brain. You're changing the way your neurons are wiring and firing together. And slowly they'll make a bond. And then it will be so easy for you to emotionally feel it and maintain that modified state throughout the day. So I'm going to show you one experiment, one video, how a resonant frequency affects anything which is of the similar resonant frequency. This is the experiment with two tuning forks of the same frequency, which is aligned with the same frequency.
I have here two identical tuning forks, both tuned to the note A, the note an orchestra tunes to. These forks are both made to vibrate 440 times per second. We say their frequency is 440 hertz. If I tap this fork, putting little pulses of energy into it, the second fork will also vibrate in sympathy. And if I silence this fork, we just may hear the other singing its tone. We say that I'm inducing a sympathetic resonant vibration in the second fork. It only works because both forks are tuned to the exact same frequency.
So friends, I hope now you can relate what's happening. When you change your vibration, when you change your frequency, now you are changing, now you're affecting the, and in alignment with the frequency of what you want to manifest in your life. What do? How would you feel if it's already happened? So you already feel that feeling even before it's happened, right? So now you're aligning yourself to the same frequency that you want to manifest. So, and that is your vibrational output, as if it's already happened. And when you feel that frequency, you are affecting the frequency in the quantum field. It is your same, because the field works with the resonance. We saw the tuning forks, right? There were two tuning forks. He was only inducing. He was only hitting on one frequency, on one tuning fork, and he was not doing anything with the other tuning fork. But the other tuning fork was also resonating in alignment with this tuning fork, in sympathy with this tuning fork, because they were both aligned to the same frequency. Both were at 440 hertz, 440 vibrations per second. That is 440 hertz. So when you align with the frequency of what you manifest into your life, what are you doing? You're collapsing that waves of possibilities. You're vibrating that frequency and collapsing that waves of possibilities into the quantum field, into matter. Right? So this is how the universe works. Anything which has a similar resonance frequency, even though you can create an effect on that frequency. And we know that the quantum field is beyond time and space. We are the field. So far clear? So this is, Navkis, is it clear?
Absolutely, Shreans, 100%.
Lovely. So I'll now give you an example. Suppose you want to create your dream job. You're not happy with your current job or current work. And you want to create a dream job. And if you're in your life, just sharing a slide of your dream job, right? Wait, my internet connection is unstable. Yeah. So Keshav, just share the slide. So if you want to manifest your dream job, the two things you have to do. You have to just write what kind of a job you want. Write down on a piece of paper. This is the kind of job I want. And if I get this job, then on the second column, write how would you feel? How would you feel if you get your dream job? So, for example, if I get a dream job or my work, now my intention is if what kind of job I want. The first is I should be able to work from anywhere in the world, make the same amount of money or more. I should have contracts or orders for 6 months to a year. And I love what I do. And I'm my own boss and I lead my own team. So this is just an example. So you can think anything what you want, right? Or in any subject, it will not be just job or anything. So now if I'm thinking of this job, then what is my feeling? What do I want to feel? How will I feel if this dream comes true? empowered. I'll feel that I'm in love with my life. I'll feel that freedom. I'll be in a state of gratitude or inspiration. I'll feel so inspired, right? So these are my feelings. Now, what do you have to do? If this is what you want to manifest in your life, then you have to feel it as if it's already happened. So create an image in your mind that you already have that job. And how would you feel if it's already there? Right? Remember, Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination, image in. So bring that image in of your dream job. And the fact that you imagine means it has already manifested in the quantum field. You may not see it physically, but it's already manifested in the quantum field. That's why Pablo Picasso said, everything you can imagine is real. So friends, so that's why imagination is so important. You are only limited by the weakness of attention and the power of imagination. Your only limitation is your imagination. But once you are focused with your attention, whatever you're imagining, and combine it with your feeling, you draw that into your life. Swami Paramahansa Yogananda said, imagination is the portal through which you can transcend the imposed limitations of this world. I'll repeat. He said, imagination is the portal through which you can transcend the imposed limitations of this world. Right? Because if you are sitting there, I may not touch you, but with my imagination, I can see you in my eyes. If I've seen you before, I can imagine you. What are you doing? So it transcends the imposed limitations of this world, of these imposed limitations of time and space. It can transcend that, right? So your imposed limitation of time, you are thinking, thinking that, oh, how can it happen now? It can happen 10 years later, 20 years later. But when you imagine, you are beyond time and space. In the quantum field, everything is happening now. Right? But important is you should, then you are able to, then important is you're feeling it. You have to feel it. So friends, again, what is important to know is, only you're feeling it, then be very specific. For example, say I have a bank borrowing of 20 crores. And now, and I don't want the borrowing. I want that I should generate enough money. So in fact, I should have a bank balance of 10 crores. I should have a savings of 10 crores. Now, for me, depending in view of my current business situation, that business is not generating so much money. So it is very challenging me to believe what I'm thinking. And even if you are visualizing, though it's my wish, but when you're visualizing that 10 crores in your bank account, you feel no, it's not possible. And then you think of your existing business and, and so it needs a little practice. And if you're sabotaging, if your beliefs are sabotaging your visualization process, then it's better to be general. Because you have to believe what you're thinking. Then you may think, then rather than being specific, then just say, oh, my business is improving day by day. My financial situation is improving day by day. You can believe that, right? But from -20 to +10, maybe it will be very difficult to believe. So it's a practice. It's a practice. What is important is you should be able to believe it. Then only you'll be able to feel it fully. And if you're not feeling it, then being more specific will hurt you. So then it is better to be general. Because then if you're not believing it, then you feel resistant. No, how is it possible? No, I don't think it's possible. And what you resist, you persist. If you think it's not possible, the universe will say, yes, it's not possible. So visualization is actually a double-edged sword. From what emotions are you visualizing? That's important. And a lot of time, the reason why visualization doesn't work for many people, because they don't focus on the brain coherence, heart coherence. They don't lay the right foundation. And just if this thing, just close your eyes and visualize, it's not going to happen. It's not easy to feel it. So it all needs practice. It all needs the right steps. And what are beliefs? Beliefs are nothing but your most practiced thoughts. And now when you practice more and more of the vision of your future, right? Then you are changing you're repatterning your brain. You are breaking your brains are breaking the old connection, and you are making new connections. And this is what Varun is going to teach, is going to share with you day after tomorrow in the neuroscience class. And so now you're making new connections. You're breaking old synaptic connections and pruning new synaptic connections. You're pruning old synaptic connections and making new synaptic connections in your brain. And then it changes your belief system. Now you can believe, yes, it is possible. It is happening now. Whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And once you believe it, once you get up from meditation, then you'll make choices as per your new state of being. Your behavior will match your intention. So what is most important is, what is your vibrational contribution to the field? And that is what is smart work. That is, you don't need to work hard. A lot of people ask me, what do you mean? You don't have just visualization, things will happen? I say yes. They tell me, what do you mean? Efforts are not required? And I say yes, because efforts are not required. It's inspired. Efforts are inspired. The moment you get up from meditation, you have a motivation. Motivation is motive for action. You have a motivation to take the right steps. Action is taken after inspiration and not desperation. Thomas Edison in 1930s said, success is 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. 90% is hard work. Only 10% is inspiration. But that is a Newtonian model of reality. And I say success is 90% inspiration and 10% perspiration, if you follow the quantum model of reality. If you connect, if you're manifesting from that dimension. Because hard work will burn you out. It takes long time for a matter to change matter, for an ego to change ego. And what happens? In the long run, you will burn out. Because your survival genes are always switched on. Even though you get success, but then you have lost your relationship, lost your wealth, lost your health. And then you feel so unfulfilled. Success without fulfillment is an ultimate failure. So manifestation is a technology to manifest from a different dimension. Rather than hard work, it's a technology for smart work. Because you're creating from a different dimension from which everything came from. So why not create from that dimension? Hard work is not the path to well-being. Feeling good is the path to well-being. You don't create through action. You create through vibration. And then your vibration calls the action from you. then your vibration will inspire you. Do this, do that. You will attract the right people in your life. You will meet the right people at the right time. And then people will call you lucky. Oh, you are so lucky. You know what is luck? Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And the preparation is inside you. When you are prepared, you'll be able to recognize that opportunity and act on it. Then people will call it luck. Right? Your RAS is activated, is prone to that opportunity, is connected to that opportunity, to recognize that opportunity. Otherwise, we are always used to hard work. That's how the belief system is. No pain, no gain. Money does not grow on trees. Hard work is the way to success. And I say, just shun it. These are all Newtonian model of reality. But we are living in a quantum world. So why not apply the laws of the quantum world? You know, suppose you have a vacuum cleaner to clean the floor, but if it is not connected to it is not plugged in to the power, how much hard you tried cleaning the floor, you'll say, what the fuck? Sorry, what the hell? This vacuum, this sucker is not sucking on me. Navki, excuse me for my language. But it is not plugged in. It is not plugged in. So when you are not plugged in, when you are not connected to your source, then life becomes so hard work. And you wonder why nothing is working in my life. Why so much of struggle? Why everything is a struggle? The very struggle means you are not connected to your source. You're not carrying the right vibrational frequency. But that's why we are called human beings. Human is about doing. But being is about being. Being is about vibration. Human is about doing. But being is about state of being. Why not focus on your state of being while doing what you're doing? First change your state of being and then do what you do. If you first focus on changing a state of being and then you do what you do, then everything is effortless ease. If you're in a wrong vibrational state, if you're in a wrong state of being, then whatever you're doing, it will always struggle. Your soul does not care what you do for your living. What your soul cares is your state of being while you're doing what you're doing. Even when you leave your body, will not care. So first, when you start your day, first focus on changing your vibrational state. Why not create it? Why not already create your day in your mind, in your emotion, in your heart? And then once you get up, it's only a follow-up. Because you already created it, you're only following it up on that. Then it is only the magnetic, it's the magnetic meeting. When you tune into the quantum field, it is the magnetic meeting, it is the emotional intercourse with the field. It is the vibrational intercourse. Then whatever the output is just a byproduct. So that's why whatever you want to manifest, remember it, your vibration always precedes manifestation. Don't just think, the problem with manifestation, we are so obsessed with physical manifestation. But We forget that physical manifestation, your vibration always precedes manifestation. So if you can vibrationally, if you can teach your body emotionally again and again to vibrationally manifest it, your job is done. That's it. Your job is done. Then let the universe do its job. So that's why any of your goal setting, whatever goal setting, I say let it be an emotional goal setting. And in the beginning, it will need practice. So the practice is more important than the intensity. You may not feel it so intensely. So just practice. Habit is more important than the intensity at first. That's why we're doing 28 days. It takes 28 days to change your pattern in your brain, to change your belief systems. And sometimes you may even use this technique whenever sometimes your belief system is sabotaging or trying to say, no, it's not possible. Then visualize that as a hurdle. It's okay. Accept it. Instead of resisting it, say, accept it. Okay, it is there. And see it like suppose I want to cross that road, or I want to reach that building. Then I will see it as a speed breaker or as a barricade, and see it as if you're removing it. And now it's clear, and now now you can meet your destiny. Now you can meet your goal. So see it. The moment you release, the moment you accept it, and the moment you remove that obstacle in your mind, it will release the neurotension around it. So again, practice it. With practice, you develop that inner size. It's inner exercise, inner size, so that you develop the cells of recognition in your brain. So initially build that goal achieving muscle, build those brain muscles, your neuro muscles in your brain. Initially, you may set small things what you want to manifest, rather than big things. If it is easier to believe, that set small goals. And once you manifest, then your belief system changes. Then you say, wow, it happened. I can do more. I can do more. I can do more. I can think something bigger now. Because I know it happens. And always see why. What is my emotion? Maybe if it is aligned with, maybe is it aligned with your purpose in your life? Sometimes it is aligned with your purpose, then it is easy to feel. Because it's your soul's calling. It's so easy to feel. Because if you have a purpose, you'll be inspired. If you have a goal, you'll be motivated. But if you have a purpose, you'll be inspired. So friends, I'll repeat again, manifestation is not about what you want. It's about what you are. You have to change your vibration. You have to change your vibration field, your energy, and then you attract which is matching that energy. You have to go within. It's an inner work. It's not actually an outer work. The more you practice, the stronger your connection with the quantum field. Stronger that Wi-Fi connection. Stronger that Wi-Fi connection, quantum field, connection with the quantum field. It's about activating your inner internet, your inner net. And whenever you're manifesting, one more important thing is you should be good, honest, pure, and positive. Remember, good, honest, pure, and positive. So visualize what you want, not what you do not want. Right? If I want a white elephant, think of white elephant. If you say, I don't want black elephant, the universe will give you black elephant. So it should be positive, right? It should be good. In a sense, if I want to attain certain profit in my business, I then don't say, oh, my competition business should die so that my business thrives. So it should not It should not be negative. It should be good. It should be more life affirmative. It should be more positive. You believe in abundance. You believe in wellness for everyone. You believe everybody can make money. Everybody, there's so much, there's enough for everyone. So that's why it should be good. It should be honest. If I'm not a politician at all and I'm saying, oh, I want to be the prime minister of this country, no matter how much hard I try, my deep subconscious belief will never accept it. So be honest. So good, honest, pure, and positive, and visualize it in a present tense. Feel it as if it's already happened. Give it all the tones and shades of reality. All your perceptory senses, involve them. Touch it, smell it, feel it as if it's already happened. Don't just see it as a movie, act in it. So you have to teach your body emotionally how that future is going to feel like even before it's manifested. So you have to fall in love with that future potential so much that your body believes that experience has already happened. And if you do that, then you have to then just relax. Once you master that, once you're able to do that, then relax. Then the experience will find you. And it will come to you in the most unexpected ways, in the least expected ways. A lot of time people ask me, how much time should I meditate? So friends, this is, what I do is I make a commitment with myself. Till I'll get up as a new self. Unless I feel like a new person, I'll not get up. It could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. I want to give my body the taste of that future. Unless I feel that I'm falling in love, I'm in romance with that future, I don't want to give up. And then what is important is once you get up from your meditation, to maintain that modified state, in spite of all challenges, in spite of all contrast. Otherwise, I've told you before, otherwise it's like eating organic breakfast in the morning and then eating the junk food throughout the day. Because it is your vibration, you have to hold that vibration. And it is possible that you may not be able to hold it throughout the day. I mean, you have to be real, right? But then if you're aware, take 5 minutes out again. The moment you know I am no more in my vortex, I'm no more connected to my source energy. Again, take your time out. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Again, just be with your breath. Breathe from your heart to change your state of being. Then again, go back to do what you're doing. It's a practice. With more practice, for a longer state, you'll be in that state. Jesus Christ said, sometimes I'm a son of man and sometimes I'm a son of God. So you will be sometimes son of man, where you will be disconnected, and sometimes you'll be son of God when you are connected to your source. But with more awareness, you'll go into a more state of being son of God for a longer time. So friends, what is again important is switch from what I want I to have to feel that I am that. I already have it. I am that. Think from the outcome as if it's already happened. See the end of the movie. Focus on the dessert, not the starter. Treat yourself as you already are what you would like to become. Right? So rather than focus and feel and then focus. Focus upon what you want to feel and then focus upon what you want to feel, and then focus upon that thought that matches that feeling. First, focus on your feeling. That's why we're doing hardcore to generate the right feelings. And once you have generated the right feeling, then you focus on the thought that matches that feeling. Rather than do be do. The journey is do be to be do. Do is doing and then being. Here it is about being and then doing. And when you get up from meditation, when you maintain that modified state, you are signaling the quantum field that you are worthy of receiving. Otherwise, sometimes you get up and whole day you are a meditator, but whole day goes in angry mood, being upset, being in a resistant mode, in criticism, condemnation, all those things, judgments. Then what are you signaling to the quantum field? Your vibration is not matching. That means you are not worthy of receiving. The path of least resistance is the path of most allowance. Remember, the path of least resistance is equal to path of most allowance. So practice that. Be aware how much time how many times I go into the resistance mode. When did I go into the resistance mode? When did I go unconscious? When did I fall from grace? Next time, if I face the same situation, how would I behave differently? Rehearse it in your mind. Next time if the situation happens, I'll behave like this. What would love do? In this situation, if it was Buddha or Jesus, how would they behave? Keep a reminder. What would an initiate behave like in this situation? Whatever you mentally rehearse and you physically demonstrate all day long creates your reality. So whole day it is important to be in a right vibrational state. So that's why visualization, manifestation is not about what you want. It's about actually in the long run, it's about what you become in the process. Because it's the process of overcoming and becoming. The process of overcoming is the process of becoming. And you overcome and overcome until you become. And remember always, when you're thinking, only when you're thinking, you're in an asking mode. But only when you're feeling, that's what you're in a receiving mode now. Thinking is asking, but feeling is receiving. So give wings to your dream by feeling it. Your feelings are equal to prayer. What you feel about is what you bring about. Whatever you're feeling, that is what your prayers to the higher intelligence, to the divine. It will exactly match your feeling. No matter what you want, whatever is your feeling, it will match it. If you deserve it, the universe will serve it. And if you feel it, that means you deserve it. And if you deserve it, the universe will serve it. So ask yourself, always check your feelings. Are you in a frequency of asking, or are you in a frequency of receiving too? A lot of times people ask me, I did meditation, but it didn't happen. I asked them, when did you do? Oh, I did 4 days back. I did 15 days back. No, but sometimes you have to allow the gestation period. Once the baby is conceived, it takes 80 days, right? Now you don't come home and every day ask the mother, where is the baby? Where is the baby? Why is it not popping out? It takes 20 to 80 days. But the mother does not lose hope, right? She knows that after 280 days, the baby is going to come out. She nurtures the baby. Like a farmer. Farmers sow seeds. It takes long time. It takes time for the crop to come out or for the tree to grow. He has to, but the farmer, the moment he's sowing the seed, he's so positive. He knows eventually he'll get. And in between, sometimes it is heavy rains, heavy strong sun. It could be many challenges, but he doesn't lose hope. But he don't lose hope. He will still nurture the seed. Will put the fertilizer, the right water. It needs all the cooperative components for it to nurture. The weeds will grow around it, but he again make room for that by cutting the weeds. So sometimes you'll get those negative thoughts, you'll get the doubts, but then again you practice to overcome the doubts, and it's good. It's good that it's taken a little time. Otherwise, imagine. The moment you get anything negative feeling, the negative emotion, and if that's manifest, then our life will be hell then. But it's good that the universe gives us some time to recover, to change our emotion, to change our frequency. Because, we are humans, right? We go through challenges, we go through situations. We can't be in that elevated, usually we're not in the elevated state all the time. And more often we are in the other state of being, the undesirable state of being. So then what if the gestation, if it is manifesting instantly, then our life will be hell. So anytime you find yourself getting frustrated by how long this process is taking, consider one fact, that the fruit is the last thing to grow from the tree. And that's why I'm telling you, leave your obsession with physical manifestation. If you have emotionally manifested, your job is done. Just allow the universe to play that magic game. Because everything that we are doing is for the emotional payoff. Even when that manifests, but the reason you are manifesting whatever you want is to get that emotional payoff. And if you have already gotten that emotional payoff, then why do you care whether it happens or not? But you know what? The universe is mysterious. When you don't care, when you're already manifested emotionally, the universe will match it anyways. And it will give you 10 times more than what you have manifested, what you have visualized. It will come to you in the most unexpected ways. It will surprise you. Logic does not produce magic. Magic is always surprise and wonderment. You did not come here to create a financial empire. You came here to create a vibrational empire. Because financial empire is temporary, right? The moment you vacate your body, it is not going to go with you. But when you change your vibration, when you change your emotional state, when you change your consciousness, that is your wealth, that is your long-term wealth. That is what you're going to take back with you when you vacate your body. Financial empire is the byproduct of vibrational empire. So true richness, so that's why true richness is emotional richness. And then physical manifestation is a byproduct, is a side effect of that emotional manifestation. That's why I'll tell you, wealth is also an emotion. Wealth is an emotion. Success, abundance is not something that we acquire. Remember this. Abundance is not something that we acquire. It is something that we tune into. Once you tune into the vibration, the frequency of abundance, then it will come to you. Then the abundance will find you. When the flower blossoms, the bee comes. The flower does not go out looking for the bee. That is when you invite synchronicities and coincidences in your life. Coincidence means co-creating incidences. Once you are the cooperative component in that creation, then the universe also becomes a cooperative component in the creation. So opportunity lies in you. You are the opportunity. You are the potential. You are the possibility. And it's all, success is an inside job. Opportunity lies in a man, not in a job. You don't make things happen. You just hold the vibration that allow things to happen. And then you just contemplate yourself as surrounded by the conditions that you want to produce. Sometimes we get obsessed with the current reality, with the problems. We get so deep buried in the problem. But the true art is of imagination is if you can, even though you're surrounded by the situation, but you can still see the potential. You can still see that no, life can be better. You can still dream of a better life. And every great person in the history saw that. But it was Mahatma Gandhi or Abraham Lincoln or Nelson Mandela, everyone saw that. They were all faced with challenges, but they had a vision. They had a dream which changed the course of history. So if you can see it in your mind and feel it in your heart, you will hold it in your hand. That's how thoughts become things. And another important thing is a lot of people ask, we should not have desire. Desire is the root cause of evil. In the Gita it says, or Buddha said, desire is evil. We take meaning as per our convenience. Actually, desire is not evil. It's a desire. We are born out of desire. Our parents desired us to have, and that's why we are born. Our identification with the desire is the cause of problem. When you become identified with the desire, that is the issue. There's no problem with the desire. It is the basic fundamental nature of the consciousness to desire. The very whole creation is the desire of the God. The whole Brahman is the desire of Brahma. So it's the whole creation of God. But have a mind that is open to all and attached to nothing. That's why chase the feeling. Chase the feeling, not the outcome. Don't get attached to the outcome. What I'm trying to chase is the feeling, right? Because the end product of that experience is an emotion. So why not chase that emotion? Why not feel that emotion now? Then you don't even care if it has happened or not because you already feel that feeling. In fact, with practice, you'll feel so whole. You feel so whole that all you want is to give. You don't even care whether it happens or not. Because when your cup is pouring, when your cup is filling, all you want is to give. When you're trying to chase the outcome, it has not happened, when it will happen, when it will happen, again you're going to the state of lack. So drop resistance and be in a receptive mode of what you want. Be in a state of acceptance and allowance. Just hold the right vibration. Move away from superstition and move into super intention. Your intention has an organizing power. Your intention organizes its own fulfillment. That is the power of intention. And see the end as if it's already happened. The acceptance of end wills the means to an end. That's what Neville Goddard said. The acceptance of end wills the means to that end. सारी कायनात उसे पाने में लग जाएगी. Whatever you ardently desire, vividly imagine, and sincerely believe in, and enthusiastically act upon, will inevitably come to pass. And even if it is not there in this universe, it shall be created for you. A lot of times in the manifestation journey, we don't recognize that it is coming to us. Because if suppose I visualize the cake, now sometimes the ingredients are coming, right? It needs all the cooperative components to come together. So to make a cake, you need milk, you need baking soda, you need salt, you need sugar. Now, when all that is coming to you, you said, no, not this, not this, not this. But those are all the cooperative components coming together. To all of a sudden, then you will see the reality. But we tend to reject the ingredients, saying it's not that. So have that trust, have that faith. Because this is the law which works for everyone. And nobody in this audience is so special to be excluded from that phenomenon. Not you, not me. How much you trust law of gravity? I know for sure that if I drop this, it will fall. I don't doubt it. Oh, if I drop this, it will start flying. The same way is the law of attraction. If you hold the vibration, you are going to manifest it. So when and also, a lot of times focus on what you want and not what you do not want. We all know what you want and we know what you do not want. So what you do not want and what we want, both have a split energy. Both have both has a different energy. What you do not want has a negative vibration. And what we want has a positive vibration. And a lot of times that splits our energy. We are wobbling between these two. See, when you go for a buffet, when there's a buffet laid, and then when there are 50 things on the table, and you only have to choose 10 things, you only put on the table, on your plate, the 10 things that you want to eat, right? You don't focus on what you don't want. You pick up what you like. The same way, focus on what you want. Why do you want to focus on what you do not want? Another thing is whatever other things you can do to evoke the same feeling. It could be watching a nice movie. It could be going for a comedy show. Whatever is the feeling of your desire, whatever is the feeling of that outcome, what you want to manifest, anything that resonates with that feeling will help you. Sometimes you are faced with challenge and problems. You can't even sit for meditation. So do things which excites you. Sometimes maybe playing a sport. Maybe sometimes meeting some good friends and have a nice laugh, playing some music. So whatever you can do, whatever things which will help you to evoke that feeling, which will help you to change that vibration. It doesn't matter it's happening from meditation or it is from something else. That's why source does not calibrate to human misery. The highest vibration is the vibration of fun. That's why spirituality is not supposed to make you serious. It is supposed to make you more joyful, more alive, more vibrant. more humor in your life. There's some more. Can I go for 5 more minutes, maybe?
Yeah, Shreans, completely. You're in such a good flow. Yeah, totally.
Or sometimes I can go on and on. I just lose the track of time.
Sometimes is understated. Please go ahead. It's fantastic.
All right. So friends, what you feel about is what you bring about, right? So remember, this is the law on which our whole life exists. Everything else is just commentary. If you do not follow law of attraction, you will earn money. But if you follow the law, you will mint money. And always remember, we will face challenges, we will face problems. But always remember, potential is always bigger than the problem. You can never solve the problem by condemning it. And you might get stressed, you might feel stressful, may get anxiety, and it's okay. It's not bad to get stressed. It's bad to stay stressed. And now you have enough tools, you have enough understanding to be aware and to change your vibration. And sometimes even the meditation may not work. You may not be able to even sit in meditation. Find and do things which help you. Sometimes when you're stressed, maybe even some exercise is good. Could release that stress toxins from your body. So whatever works for you, the whole idea is to change your vibration. How do you change your vibration? By transforming your emotions. And sometimes all those, even the external things will help you. Because you cannot have what you want unless you're willing to become vibrational. And our emotions are the data. They are not the director, they are the data. Always focus on the emotion. What's the function of this? What the F? And what the F is, what the function of this emotion? What is it signposting? Your feelings or your internal guidance system. What's the feelings? Because use it as a compass directing it to where you are going. It will always tell you, is your feeling alignment with your vision, or is it your past? Is it your memories of your conditioned self? Always use as your feeling as your internal guidance system. And once you become more and more aware of your feeling, you'll be able to transform it. Just be the very act of witness will help you transcend that emotion, that feeling. And the reason why we don't believe in visualization, imagination, manifestation, because whatever is your current condition, whatever is so loud, what the current situation, what is so loud that you are blocking the improved condition, because your point of attention is always on the current condition. But remember, let not your current condition fade your vision. You came as a creator, not as a reactor. That is your true power. You're the extension of the source energy. You are gods. Stop focusing on your problems. Stop on the current condition. The more you talk about the problem, the more you keep it activated in your vibration. We care so much about understanding why things haven't gone wrong, gone better. We don't just let go and let them be better. Paralysis of analysis, everything We want to analyze. Super intelligent, right? Super brainy. I'm a PhD. I'm a scientist. I'm an engineer. But you know, money EQ is more important than money IQ. EQ is the emotional quotient. IQ is the intelligent quotient. Most of the stupid mistakes are done by intelligent people because they are emotionally imbalanced. There are so many intelligent people who are financially struggling because they don't understand the law of vibration. They are super smart, they're super intelligent, but they're not aligned with the vibration frequency. But once you understand the law of vibration, you'll have the right EQ. And not only you'll have the right EQ, you also have the right AQ, your adaptability quotient. Life is constantly changing. Life is constantly throwing challenges. But then once you have a right EQ, right AQ, you'll be able to adapt to the current situations. You'll be able to even take the punches of life much more gracefully. Rather than reacting to the situation, you'll respond to that situation. Because you take responsibility to the situation, of that situation. Because you know you created it. Responsibility is your ability to respond. Friends, progression lies in not seeking perfection. Progression lies in perfecting the happiness. Because at the end, that is what you're chasing, right? That is what you want. And if not today, when? If not now, when? How much can you keep delaying your happiness? When tomorrow comes, it will also come in a form of present moment. And then you say, no, not tomorrow, again tomorrow. Even if you manifest something, you will say, oh, now this will happen, then I'll be happy. That has become your relationship with time. That has become your relationship with happiness. We keep postponing it. Now something more, something, now that's something. Why not be happy now? So that then you allow the universe to give you more things which you can be more happy for, which you can be more grateful for. And remember, this satisfaction comes from one and one only thing. When you're moving in the direction of your desire or intention, which is aligned with your inner being. I've seen so many people. I see their Facebook page, Insta pages. So many views, so many likes. They are a superstar. And they tell me, Shreans, I'm not getting sleep. I feel so anxious. I feel so lonely. I feel so unfulfilled. I feel so insecure. What will happen? They are actors or models. What will happen when I'm 40? They feel insecure. So that's why what is more important is change of vibrational being. Whatever the goal, intention is aligned with your inner being, then you will be satisfied, then you will be content. Otherwise, no matter what you worldly achieve, eventually you don't realize what you want unless you get it. And once you get it, then you realize, oh, I'm still not happy. You always thought that, oh, once I get that, I'll be happy. So find your purpose, find your passion. Anything, whatever, do whatever excites your soul, whatever excites your spirit. Whatever you're drawn to, whatever you're usually drawn to is connected with your path, your passion, your purpose. And a life is the best teacher. No matter whatever you hear in this workshop or any other workshops, words don't teach. It is the life experience that teaches. It is your best teacher. It is your best test. So put it into practice. And enjoy the journey. The journey is more important than the destination. Make sure that the journey is fun. On the emotional scale of emotions, where every emotion, I've shared that, right? Every emotion is certain vibration and frequency. On the emotional scale, on the top of the emotional scale is fun and joy, love and appreciation, light-heartedness. Take life in a light mode. Don't become so serious with your roles, your identities, your personalities, what you're right now. Oh, I am a politician. Oh, I am a teacher. I am the boss. Oh, I am the father. Don't take your role so seriously. These are all temporary roles you're taking. And even in this lifetime, your roles keep changing from time to time. And from the point of view of consciousness, these are so temporary roles. So have lightheartedness. Fun mode is the solution mode. It is that answering mode. Always remember that. Always ask yourself, was my day fun? Was it out of inspiration? Or it was just dealing with problems? Dealing with problems makes it worse. Dealing with fun makes it more. To follow the flow of fun, to calibrate, to align with your inner being. Fun is the best way to calibrate with your inner being. People think, oh, you're a spiritual people. How do you party? Oh, you drink? Really? But spirituality means fun. It means celebration. I'm not suggesting you to drink. But I'm just saying this, our perception is. Any Swami, only Guru has to have a very serious outlook. Truth is, we have been trained to trend in hardship and resistance, hard work, only struggle. If you're happy for no reason, you're a madman. Something is wrong with you. How can you be happy for no reason? How can you smiling? Only mad people smile for no reason, right? Only mad people laugh for no reason. This is the social conditioning. This is how world look at us. And we look at the world. We've been trained in hardship. We've been trained to live in the resistance mode. Again, I'll repeat, the path of least resistance is the path of most allowance. Problem solving, both the two words don't get together. When you're looking at the problem, you are in vibrational sync with that problem. Again, remember, the universe does not know. The universe does not know whether the vibration that you're offering is because of something you're observing, or something you're remembering, or something that you're imagining. So with your imagination, with the using your power of your imagination, you can change your vibration. Or you can go back to your past, even with that fun thing. Something fun happened in your past, something amazing feeling happened in your past. Go back to that memory and live that memory now. You can use the past for fun things to change usually go to the past for poor memories. You can go to your past for good memories also. So no matter whether you use your future or go to your past, your mind, your vibration does not know that. You reciprocate the same vibration. You broadcast the same vibration. Or even if it is actually happening in your life, you broadcast the same vibration. And the universe does not know whether you are imagining it or it's actually happening. It just receives the vibration and answers it with things that match it. So remember, when you make your choices by your attention to things, when you look at unwanted thing, your attention to it causes an activation of that vibration within you. And then you invite that reality into your experience. So many times we read newspapers, we watch the program. That is against your right vibration. We feel, oh, we are just watching it. But do you know, by very focus of your attention on it, you're changing your vibration? Mark Twain said, if you don't read newspaper, you're uninformed. But if you read it, you're misinformed. A whole newspaper, whole news is full of negative news because that's what it sells. That's what people want because that's what people are addicted to. Nobody talks about positive news. Nobody talks about, oh, there are meditation workshops going on. Do you see that in the front page? Unless it is paid news. So friends, remember, you make choices by your attention to things. When you look at your unwanted things, your attention to it causes an activation of that vibration within you. And you invite that reality into your experience. Your energy is the currency of the universe. With your attention, you buy that experience into your reality. Great Saint Raman Maharshi said, the degree of freedom from unwanted thoughts and a degree of concentration to a single thought are the measures to gauge your spiritual progress. Two things: the degree of freedom from unwanted thoughts and the degree of your concentration, your attention to a single thought are the measures to gauge your spiritual progress. If you want to see whether you are spiritually progressing or not, just see. Are you able to free yourself from unwanted thoughts? And are you able to focus on what you want in your life? What you want, what is aligned with the vision of your future? Just two things. We focus so much about your diet, on your food diet. What about your mental diet? What about your soul diet? What about your consciousness diet? What about your emotional replenishment? What about your vibrational replenishment? Friends, an emotion is an early manifestation. We thought, oh, we're feeling it, so what? An emotion is an early manifestation. It is a rehearsal. It is the rehearsal of things to come into your life, things to follow into your life. And you will face challenges. No matter how spiritual you are, I will not promise you, and nor do I wish for you that you should not face challenges in your life. Nor do I wish for myself, nor do I wish for my children or my family. In contrast, there is a constant expansion of life. In fact, understanding the value of contrast is the ultimate human experience. If there are no challenges, if there are no constraints situations, you cannot master calibration. You don't get an opportunity to calibrate with your inner being. Diversity is a wonderful thing that causes the expansion of yourself. A lot of times people tell me, oh, my husband is like this, my wife is like that, I want to change my family, I want to change this, I want to change these people. Oh, I'm stressed because of them. I am too happy, but because of them, that's why I'm stressed. They affirm, they blame others for their unhappiness. Friends, source does not calibrate to misery. Then why are you calibrating to misery? If they are unhappy, if they are sad, by you also becoming sad, you cannot help them. A beggar cannot give to a beggar. A beggar cannot help a beggar. You cannot solve the problem from the same level of consciousness that created it. So if you really want to help, you can only help from a higher vibration. That's why your alignment is all that matters. When you try to focus on others' alignment, you lose your own. When you remember this, your alignment is all that matters. Don't try to focus on others' alignment. It is their journey. And you have no reason to blame others because others you lose your alignment. It is your alignment which matters, no matter what situation is. Nobody can, when Daga said, nobody can make you unhappy without your consent. One in alignment is more powerful than millions who are not. When you are in alignment, everything will fall in place. Everything you will not need much effort. There will not be any struggle then. Effort and trying is compensating for the energy not flowing. If your energy is flowing, if your alignment, then there will be no effort. The time to give up the struggle is in the struggle. When you withdraw, when you take out time, when you align yourself, and now you have a choice to do it differently. You are never in a place of need when you are in alignment. Because when you're really in alignment, actually all you want is to give. The reason you don't have enough, because you don't realize that you are enough. That's why I always tell you, for manifestation, the best place is to be satisfied with what is and eager for more. And all rich people who have sustained wealth understand this law. They know how to make the law of attraction work for them. That's why we see poor people keep working for money. They always are working hard because that's their belief system. Poor people work for money. Rich people let the money work for them. So it is all about your vibration. It is all about your alignment. Spirituality is not about feeling good. It is about being good at feeling. You become an expert at feeling, and that comes with practice. Like any art, any music, same way. You become an artist. You become an expert at feeling good, or become good at feeling. And the truth is, you do not attract well-being. It is continuously feeling. It is continuously flowing. You're either letting in or resisting. Because, in fact, there's nothing to try to create because it already exists as a thought in the realm of all thoughts. All you have to do is to become aware of it and observe it into being by experiencing it, even before it has happened. Yes, it may take longer than Amazon Prime, but that's how everything is. I give you the example of baby in the mother's womb or the seed. Allow some gestation period. The amount of time it takes to get just 2 minutes and I'll end. The amount of time it takes to get from where you are to where you want to be is only the amount of time it takes you to change the vibration within you. Instant manifestation could be yours if you can instantly learn how to change your vibration. If you are instantly become an expert of changing your vibration, even then your manifestation can also be instant. So I gave you an example, right? So let's say you are rupees 1 lakh in debt and you want to have 1 lakh in saving instead, right? So there's a gap of 2 lakhs between where you actually are and where would you like to be, right? So you can close the gap between the feeling of debt and feeling of abundance. It is only a vibrational gap that you have to close, right? Because you cannot have a happy ending. You cannot have a happy ending to an unhappy journey. So you only have to, because the feeling of having the saving is of joy, is of freedom, or is of secured, is of safety. The feeling of debt is of insecurity or anxiety. So just close the gap of the feeling. Just close the gap from feeling of debt to the feeling of abundance. So from the vibrational point of view, it is not 2 lakh which is the gap. It is only the vibrational gap that you have to close. And then the money will manifest. It's a law. Just close the vibrational gap. Find that alignment. According to me, enlightenment is equal to alignment. Genius is equal to focus. It's not that money is the root of all evil. We generally say it's evil because it generally messes up your vibration, usually. Because you get attached to money then. Then you want more and more. You look at your competitors. But that's your ignorance. Then you forget the law of attraction. But like gravity does not give you attachment with planet, right? Gravity does not give you attachment with planet. Same way, law of attraction does not give you attachment with things. So law of attraction does not mean, oh, you have to fear that, oh, it's desire, it's evil. No. In the very word attraction, there's a word action, right? Attraction. The universe brings it, the universe gets into action to make it happen for you. I'll end my session with one quote of Van Gogh, a famous painter. Van Gogh said, First I dream my painting, and then I paint my dream. So friends, use the power of your imagination, your creation, your visualization, your intention to create whatever the reality into your life. Thank you.
Shreans, what a phenomenal session. You could have still gone on and...
No, I know. So sorry. Sorry for the time. So sorry,
Not at all. Fantastic. Like,
I love this session and I can go on and on,
For me, this session is like transcendental breathwork.
Hmm.
The only difference is here, there are words, but it's almost like with every line, you're just rising higher and higher. And you've like served so many poignant truths. You've opened so many magical doors. It's just been transformational. And I think before, should we just go to the questions then?
Yeah, we just go to questions. We take minutes, so at 8 o'clock we can give everyone freedom.
It's the lower limit. Should we go to...
So thank you for your attention, for the gift of your attention. I'm so grateful to you. It amazes me that you all take out so much of your time. Thank you so much. So grateful. And I apologize for taking too much of your time. Thank you. Yes, you can go ahead.
Shweta Gupta, please unmute. You are unmuted. Shweta.
Was the Shweta dot? I think Shweta dot. No, Shweta Gupta. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I know she was trying to connect yesterday as well, but
Shweta,
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Shweta, unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah.
yes, you are.
Good evening, namaste, Shreans, namaste, and many gratitude. And I'm loving each and every session. In fact, yesterday, I was waiting deliberately to get into the question Q&A session, but I couldn't get the opportunity. So I just sat in front of, for my Nam Jap, chanting in the evening, and I got it manifested right time. So thank you so much. I've already introduced myself in the very first session, so I'll not go for that. But I want to share a small transformation, story
Sure.
with you.
Sure.
So in the month of Jan, when first time I started with your course, I manifested. After that, I manifested in each and every meditation that next time when the course happens, my husband also comes in. And it took me a good, 5 months to convince him. Sometime, off and on, I used to tell him about the goodness of the course. And somehow, it came in my mind that 30th September is my birthday. And that's how I was asking you that in case I can meet you in Pyramid Valley, Bangalore, at that time.
Yeah.
So the transformation here is that he's also in the course right now. And that is my birthday gift. So I'm not at all interested in material wealth now, So that is the transformation where I feel that if he also achieves something good for his health, for his life and everything, so that would be a great, companionship. And the second thing is that I want to confess in front of you that in my very first session when I met you in a breathwork session, it was, I think. So there was a lot of pride and ego, that I have covered 11 years in yoga and meditation. So what so super it would be, like attending Shreans session. So maybe it will be again another session of meditation. So I joined it with that kind of, emotion in mind. And after the breathwork session, I was speechless. The kind of, inner happiness as well as the calm was acquired. I never ever witnessed in these years. So thank you so much, Shreans.
Thank you.
Each and every word you say, each and every sentence you say, I think it should be a fundamental right, law of everyone's life, actually. So my very basic question to you is that, for example, from here on, if I continue to do meditations, maybe 6 days a week also, anything I can choose, every day. So will it be helping me to change the complete focus about everything I have, as a purpose in life?
Of course. So there are two things, right? I always insist of two things: meditation and awareness. Awareness. Buddha said awareness is the greatest agent for change. Right? So awareness is very important because what happens is when we go back to our routine world, there's everything we have an emotional relationship with everything, whether it is your chair you want to sit on, whether it is your house, your room, the people around you. Sometimes when you are changing, the people around you don't change because they have seen you the old person. They're still in their perception, you are still the old person. To keep that facade of that old person, you behave to match their expectation. And you go back to your own past. So different situations, different things, people, places, things, time, event, everybody try to take you to your old past. So that's why awareness is more important. I mean, meditation is, of course, a great tool of transformation, but eventually it is awareness to sustain that transformation. So just these two combinations, and that is enough.
Yeah, and one more thing, Shreans, as you said, we are not yogis. We are yogis basically in Grihast ashram. So we cannot, find a fundamental line of, rules and regulations. So what to do when we have so much of conditioned mindset of the society as well as the people around, So that is very difficult challenge, actually.
Right. So I know what you're saying. And so in Ashtavakra Gita, the very first verse that he says, drashta bano, become a witness. The way our life is, others are the witness and we are others are the observer and we are being observed. Right? Or others are, dusre drashta, hum drashya hain. Right? So when others have, the way others have told you, you are like this, you are that, and we have become that. Now change your perception. Where's the mode now? You become the witness. You become the witness, and the world will change. Right? So don't try to operate from the world around you. How my parents will think, how the world will think, how this person will think. Change your perception. What is now we have another thing, social media. We're living in a world of rings and bings and dings. So move move that. And focus on how I change myself, how I become the witness of my own self, and then will lead it to your transformation. So focus, bring attention to yourself. So the practice witness is such a big thing. It looks very small. Witness, okay, I'll witness, but the very act of witnessing, you become separate from your identity, your ego self, your personality self, and that helps you in your transformation. Otherwise, we identify ourselves in everything else around us.
Yes.
And the act of witnessing, it helps us to lose our identity from what we find everything. We find ourselves in the car. Oh, we find ourselves in the house. We find ourselves in that relationship. But once you practice more and more practice, you become the witness self. Stop identifying yourself in others, in things around you, in things outside of you. And that helps you in your transformation.
Yeah, working in process.
We're all work in progress. While I'm saying this, I don't think I'm anywhere close to what I want to be or what I would eventually want to be. So we are all work in progress, and enjoy the journey. Have fun. We will make mistakes, but then laugh at it. But it's about, life is not about regrets. It's about lessons.
Very true.
Right? Every guilt is a fresh blunder. So you don't have to feel guilty about it. We will make mistakes. But what was the lesson in that mistake? And fine, okay, next time again, I'm ready for it now.
Absolutely. And I would look forward for your course every 3 months. After every 3 months, there should be a course. And thank you so much, Shreans. Thank you so much. A lot of gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Navki, for giving me a chance.
Thank you, Shweta. Sorry we couldn't take it yesterday. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Shreans, Namrata is asking if there are any books by you on manifestation.
So the book is You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza is very good.
No, by you. If
By-
you have authored any.
So I think now, Navki, my next manifestation is to write a book with you.
Oh God, you know how quickly that comes true. Okay, so we move to you, Shruti. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me back. I'm really impressed with my instant manifestation power. So thank you so much, sir and ma'am. And so can you hear me and also listen to me?
Yeah, we can
I cannot.
and listen to you.
Okay. Hello, sir. So I'm actually from a neighboring district, sir. I am from Harda.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
yes.
nice. Actually, it's not a district. It's still a Betul district. It is still a part of Betul district. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, no, Harda has become a district now.
Now it's separated. Yeah, you're right.
So I was really excited. Anyway, I also, emailed you. So actually, sir, my question is about celibacy, brahmacharya. That, we glorify celibacy a lot. I'm reading a lot of Vivekanand's books a lot, and also the Hindu mythology. Everywhere we read that, the brahmacharya ashram, it's very important, especially for students and everything. But I also see people around me, my age, who are actually having fun with everything, with their, sexuality basically, and they're also succeeding and also happy. So, and also the kind of content that we're consuming, it's very hard to have to not have thoughts of non-celibacy, and thoughts are also like they can be corrupt. That's what they say. So, I mean, what do you really think on this? I really want to know, sir.
So I don't. Yeah, Navki, go ahead. Yeah,
Can I answer a part of this?
of course, please.
Shruti, I did a lot of research on this when I was doing my most recent book, which was a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi. So we tried to like kind of include a couple of Yoga Sutras also in this book, because he was known to be a Karma Yogi. And so, you know, there's a sutra in which there's Brahmacharya, Satya, Brahmacharya, Asteya. So all the yams and niyams of the code of conduct of being. So according to me, I think Brahmacharya doesn't relate only to celibacy, but if you break down the word, Brahmacharya. So Charya is movement and Brahm is, you know, the whole divine. So for me, it's a rightful movement towards the divine. And I think celibacy is just a very minuscule understanding of it. That's according to me. Shreans, please elaborate. Or
So again, I told you, so force calibrates to fun, and sexuality is a natural instinct. So and again, it is my personal understanding. It is a natural instinct, and if it is Brahma, if it is celibacy, it has to come natural. It does not that celibacy makes you spiritual. When you become complete in yourself, completely like a Buddha or like a Mahavir, you know, where you don't lose any urge. You lose any urge for any sexual urge. Then it's a byproduct. So if it is coming as a byproduct, it's great. But being celibate does not make you less spiritual or more spiritual. So spirituality is nothing. God does not judge you. In fact, the whole creation, Shiva, Parvati, when you see all our gods and goddesses, they're always all mythology is about goddesses. Krishna, the very Krishna, he said, a lot of gopiyas. So it's all about gods and goddesses. In fact, when any rishi is meditating strongly, and if he's going too much deep into meditation, जब बोलते हैं कि इंद्र का आसन हिल रहा है, तो he'll send apsaras. उनका भी मेडिटेशन भंग हो जाता है अप्सरा देख के, तो हम कौन है यार? It's fine. So accept yourself if it is your natural urge, and there's nothing wrong. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful act of loving each other. It's such a beautiful act of loving each other. In that moment, in that state, in that fraction of few seconds, you are in a complete state of oneness. That is you're in communion with the divine. So I feel it's a beautiful state, and I am not against that at all. Right?
Yes, sir, because I've also been like listening to Osho a lot. I'm sorry.
Right. So Osho has spoken a lot about it, and I totally resonate with Osho's philosophy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, it's more, it focuses more on freedom, and freedom in every way, not just for the sake of convenience, but in every way. So,
So my philosophy is life affirmative. And that's what I believe Osho's philosophy is also, is more life affirmative than life negation, you know.
yes, sir.
Celebration, enjoy life, fun life.
Yes, sure, sir. And sir, another question is, so oftentimes I become a very big skeptic in terms of, when you say tune into the higher power, higher source, that was mentioned in one of the meditations. And all of a sudden I was like, what is the highest power? What's the seed, and how did the seed come? If there was space, how did the space come? I mean, I know I'm not expecting. I know answer to this question is really kind of impossible. It's an experience. I've read it and everything, but I become that skeptic many a times. So it's a little agitating. Of course, I come back to knowing that okay, just gather yourself and everything. So what do you have to say on this, sir?
I still don't know what is your question.
So my question is basically how to really realize that it's that I do not be I do not really become a skeptic. I do not question the highest power also, because there are times I really question it, and there are times where I just stop meditating or stop believing in anything.
No, but
So how to
trust me, it's good to be healthy. There's something called healthy skepticism, and it's fine. Sometimes that is that urges you to find the truth, and it's fine. Healthy skepticism is good. I mean, you don't have to believe anybody blindly. Just because somebody says so, I don't have to believe it. And that healthy skepticism also initiated my search. That's why I started doing research on quantum physics, neuroscience, brainwave, all these things because of my skepticism. Because I want to find real truth. How does science work? Why it works sometimes, why it does not work sometimes? What is the missing link? So it's fine to be skeptic and accept your skepticism. It's fine. Broadcast the question to the universe and say, give me the answer, give me the evidence, show me the evidence. And maybe you'll find that evidence, and you will find that evidence. You'll meet the right people, right time, or maybe you'll have some mystic experience which will give you that answer. Vivekananda was a big skeptic. When his name was Narendra, before he went to US, he was a big skeptic because he read Vedanta and Ashtavakra Gita, and he said, what is this? What do you say? Everything is God. This table is a God. This tool is a God. What nonsense. He was a big skeptic. And that skepticism brought his search. And he used to question Ramakrishna Paramahansa, I don't believe this. And then Ramakrishna, one day, he was his favorite disciple. He touched his heart. And he got he got that initiation. He could feel that vibration for 3 days. For 72 hours, he could not move. Sometimes healthy skepticism good, and that led to that mystical experience, that mystical moments. Then he realized that he became one with the divine consciousness. He became that Aham Brahmasmi moment, the Tatmasi moment. So so it's fine with the healthy skepticism. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm literally spending 4 to 5 hours every day, because morning session also and evening also.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Seriously, I tune in till 9 o'clock. I use my father's Wi-Fi also. Like, beta, internet nahi chal raha hai hamara. I'm like, sorry. So I'm really having a good time, although I'm cutting down on my studying hours, but this is really worth it. Thank you so much. And thank you, Navkirat ma'am.
Thank
Okay,
you.
sir.
Thank you so much. Shweta dot. Shreans, one more, although it's 8:04.
Yeah.
One more. Last.
Hello? Hello, sir.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you, see you both. Yeah.
And I'm audible now?
Yeah, you're audible. Yeah.
Both.
Okay, sir. First of all, I really want to say thanks. I'm actually grateful to you, because after that breakthrough session now, I was like, you heard that story that Angulimala and both was Gautam Buddha, right?
Yeah.
I was like Angulimala and you are my Buddha, Gautam Buddha right now. I mean, this is my face. I'm always keep smiling, and I don't know why I'm smiling. I'm just keep smiling. My face whole day is like that. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm smiling. I feel like dancing all the time. Actually, I'm little shaking right now. I don't know why. Sir, actually, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. See, there's a session about healing, in which there are 3 doctors who heal that woman, just saying that healed. So, is that okay if I want to heal my parents or some problems or some physical problems, or I mean, I just keep repeating, and it's just okay. It will be work, right?
See, it's not that there's a problem in healing. It is. But what is important is whether they also take responsibility for what made them sick, and whether they also help themselves. If not, your healing will be very temporary. It will not work in the long run. Because if they are the root cause of the disease, if they are not transforming, if they are not changing, it will be very short term. For the short term, it will feel good, but then again it will come back. So it's your choice. I mean, this is the science which I'm sharing.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Also, one more thing, like your manifestation, all these sessions. So you are saying feelings are more important. So whenever I manifest, my feelings are automatically charged and automatically turn in tears and happiness, everything going on. I mean, I feel like that. Okay, okay, I am in this situation. So is it okay now? It is going through. I mean,
Awesome. Perfect.
and so one more thing, sir, I hear in my head. I started meditation from last, I guess, hardly 2 months. But suddenly I see starts, I hear, and I was just scared bit. But now I'm just okay with that. Oh, is it okay? Is that any problem or something?
Not a problem at all. It's so common to have all these experiences. Some see ice, some see light, some see some spirit guide,
Huh.
some see
I
some
want
nature.
to see light also. I started because of
All that is,
yeah.
yeah, that's fine. It's part of.
Okay, okay. Sir, like people said, they saw light and it is a alignment. So should we wait for light or is it okay?
You don't have to wait for any light,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah, it does you as Carl Jung said, the famous psychologist, he said that you do not become enlightened by imagining fears of light, by imagining figures of light. You become enlightened by making your darkness conscious. So अपने unconscious अवचेतन unconscious mind को consciously उसको realize उसको observe करें, become a witness to that, and that will lead to enlightenment, right?
Sir,
And
one more thing.
about enlighten, your light is already within you. तो कुछ देखने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको, वो तो already आपके अंदर.
Okay. Got it, sir. Got it. Or sir, like my parents, my parents and my siblings, they just start laughing on me that you are on a sadhu, you are going to become a sadhu and all. What should I say them? I don't know how to convince them to do this, so I just leave that. Okay, let them say whatever they say.
Just be you. Your energy is infectious. So it will.
But that healing things now, that's actually I wanted that my parents should start doing that. So
No, so again, that is their journey, right? Of course, you want it. You can share your journey, and then eventually it is their journey to if they want to take it or not. It's
I'm
right. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Sir,
Shweta.
thanks to you. Thank you.
Shreans, everyone seems to be glowing more and more each day. I think you're going to put dermatologists out of business. So, friends, apologies. We are going to have to wind it up here today, respecting everyone's time. And it's been such a transformational session. So, it just didn't feel right to halt it in the middle. And thank you so much for staying. And tomorrow we meet again for manifestation, the 5 steps of creation.
Yes, we'll go to the other steps, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the other steps. We've already done the
3
science
steps.
and art of creative visualization. And then we move further into the steps of manifestation. And hoping very much to connect with all of you again as we proceed on this beautiful, luminous journey with Shreans.
With you, with your.
With all the placebos, with all the vibrational empires that are erecting themselves as we speak. Thank you.